Morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We will be flying in the Cessna 172, departing from Atlantic Municipal to St. Joseph Rosecrans Memorial, or Rosecrans, maybe it's Rosecrans, either way. About an hour-long flight. We're going to take off and make our way south. We're basically in the Midwest here today. There's Omaha, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. Lincoln, Nebraska. So there's Kansas City and Topeka. So basically Midwest flying today. Just I'm gonna go ahead and pop in and wait to see if Mick is going to join us today. I don't see him online. He may have been overly excited about F1 2022 came out last night, midnight UK time. So he may still be a bit, but anyway. West Europe server. It should be showing online if anybody wants to join. I'm going to get my plane started up while we wait to see if Mick's going to pop in.
TOS system test. Okay.
Alright. Oh, probably need to gas up too. Just to be on the safe side. I think we got more than enough range to get us there, but there we go. I think that'll do. Alright, let's get this all set up. Uh, 550. Okay, there's that. See if Mick is gonna. I don't know. Our departure runway is right there. I don't know if he's going to meet us on the runway or if he's not joining today. Might not make it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call for clearance. Oh, it's not. Oh, runway 20, not 24, 20. I don't know why I thought it was 24. Well, we're going to get some altitude set up first as well. Just forgot about that. I think most everybody might have forgot that I was going early today. He might have forgot that I was going. I know. Oh well. Say, I know I put it in the Discord. He might have been so tired though, he might not have realized it. Matter of fact, it might just be a quiet day in the chat altogether. Make sure he hasn't popped up online. Nope. Nope. We'll wait a few more minutes. Just on the off chance. 175. I'm going to go ahead and put that in now. I got one viewer. Hello to my one viewer, whoever you might be. Welcome. See if Mick is going to pop up. I think he forgot that we were starting early today. He might still be asleep, or he might be having his lunch, fixing lunch. He might have been pulled into dad duties as well. I don't think we have to worry about anybody coming into this airport, so we can kind of sit here and wait. The Cessna 172 is, especially if you use the G1000, which, you know, if you really want to learn, I would say the steam gauge one is certainly the better option. But this isn't too bad. You got the full, there's all your dials. Both of them are the same. It says this displays this and that displays that. I'm sure you can change it if you want to, but this is probably the best way to do it. A few more minutes. We'll wait as long as we can. See if Mick's going to pop in. If he doesn't, that's quite all right. This was an earlier than expected flight, since I need to go get my laundry. I got to do laundry too, but I got to get my shopping done. Try to get it done early before it gets crowded. We'll give him about another minute. He can spawn in and probably catch up if he pops in. Yeah, we'll get going here in about a minute. That's quite alright, it happens. Mick, if you're here, just say hello. I can wait for you. No rush. If you're gonna load in, let me know. There's Gung Ho Guy. I know Gung Ho Guy. Usually see Gung Ho Guy from Captain Arish's stream. Hello, Gung Ho Guy. If you can hear me, welcome. I swear I hear like a jetliner. Oh, hello there. Nice to see you here. We're going to take off. We're going to head down runway 20 and run. We're going to make a turn on heading 175 for 87 nautical miles. There's a vortex that I have dialed in at. It is 11550. So VORTAC. STJ is the name of it. And then we're heading to KSTJ, St. Joseph Rosecrans Memorial. It's 11 nautical miles just past that VORTAC. So, well, I don't think Mick is going to make it today. But nice to see you here, gung ho guy. All right, let's get out of here. Away we go. We're only going to go up to about 4,000 feet today. We've got the weather turned off, so. Guy. Catching up. Yeah, I should have the rubber band a bit tighter. That's all good. No, nice to have you along. At least somebody's here today. So once we get to our destination there, we'll wrap things up for the day. Might be a pretty quiet flight, actually. A lot of farmland here in the Midwest. Very interesting shapes here on the from up above. Oh, well, I normally do start at 7:10. I just today I started early so that as soon as we're done, I can go grocery shopping, you know. So it was kind of like, well, if I get started a little early, then at least uh I can get over to Walmart before it gets too crazy, get my groceries, get back home and all that. So, yeah. My friend who I normally fly with, he was going to be here, but I don't know what happened. He might. I know he was up late last night. Uh, oh, now he just popped online. Oh, on. Oh, 8:05. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, welcome to the Midwest of America. I was going to try to squeeze in and watch Captain Arish for a few minutes this morning, but it was like I was running out of time, it seemed. uh, tiny before. Nice. So I'm wondering if he's going to do a solo stream tomorrow if Allie isn't back up to 100% or enough to do another Amelia Earhart flight tomorrow. I know they've had some pretty long legs. Do we have a tailwind? We do not. Feels like we got a tailwind. Yeah, I haven't looked to see if what the plan is. Otherwise, I'm sure he'll have something planned for tomorrow. Backup. It was another lean week in the marketplace. No, yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I know that. I could not do that. Um, yeah, we didn't get anything. No planes. We got some liveries, bunch of airports, some scenery stuff, birds. That was it. No significant updates. I think the Kit Fox update that came out earlier in the week. I think it came out like Monday or something like that. But it was included on the list, which was pretty weird, I thought. But yeah, nothing significant. I think, quite honestly, and I've said this before, I think the next all through July and maybe even early August, we're not going to get anything significant. I think the hope is that Sim Update 10 is going to change that, but I hope that's the case, because if we wait all that time and then there's nothing really comes out of it, then yeah, there's going to be a bit of a if the If they think the forums are salty now, it's going to get even saltier. It's going to get really bad. I'll get a picture, a snapshot while we're flying. Well, this one, I think I'm right at the right level with the plane. It dips down. It's like the plane doesn't want its picture taken. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but you know, I just think that the expectation should be that we shouldn't expect anything for the time being, at least on the Xbox side. The PC side obviously is going to get stuff whenever a developer has it releasable, and they can just put it out. They don't have to wait for it for marketplace approval. So we shall see. It would be nice if we got some liveries for the Cessna 172. The ones that we got are just kind of blah. Like all the Asobo aircraft that came out with the game, just no decent liveries, just ugh. At least the Cessna 182 has some nice liveries with it. A little bouncy here. We have the older. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I had the older, the one just before the Series S and X came out. Um, but when I saw that they were bringing Microsoft Flight Simulator to the console, I wanted an X, but I could only find an S at a reasonable price. They were in stock, so I was like, I'll get it. Um, so it's not been bad, but I think because I did sign up for that whole Xbox where they're basically um, gathering information every time you. Yeah, yeah. I wish we could get that. There's all those. That's the thing that just. Oh, when before I got in, found Captain Arish and Two Tone and Allison and a few other folks. I didn't know, like every time I saw something coming out, I thought it was an automatic thing that it was going to the Xbox. So I would wait and be like, where's this plane? And then I would go back and read the article, and it's like, for right now, it's only for PC. And I'm like, oh. So, yeah, all that stuff, it's like just, it'd be great if we had access to that, but who knows what if that will hopefully change when we get hopefully sim update 10 changes a lot of that. We'll see, but yeah, it's been very difficult to not have to see all this stuff coming out, and it's like we're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Like I think we're tired of waiting. So yeah, it's just yeah. It's just gonna be a lot nicer once, hopefully, once we get all that stuff sorted out and can get. Oh no, it's okay, Mick. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's quite all right. I waited. I just thought, well, maybe either something happened and you had to go take care of some other things or whatever. So it's fine. We'll fly tomorrow. It's quite all right. So just sit back and relax and enjoy your lunch and latte. So no worries at all. But glad you're here. We're just cruising along. We got 60 nautical miles roughly to our. We do have a VOR VORTAC, not a VOR VORTAC, that I tuned into. So we are on our way there. Oh, we got back late. Well, I know, Mick. We we got a pretty decent flight plan for tomorrow. We have 40 nautical mile and 105 nautical miles, so we got some good flying ahead of us tomorrow. And I'll be in the 38 Lightning if you want to be in the Spitfire again. Get to land. We just took off. We're on our way. I don't know if there's a nearby airport. Is there? You could try to spawn in at looks like KCRZ. You could try spawning in there. If you want to just try to catch up with us. And that's back here somewhere. But if not, that's it. It's fine. We still got lots of flying ahead of us in the months ahead, so sometimes life gets in the way. It's quite all right. Stuff happens when you fly naked. But if you want, later on, once I get back from my grocery shopping, if you want to fly still, we can fly. KICL about 12 nautical miles ahead of us. There we go. So if you want to spawn in there. Hello, Amela. How are you? Amela. I'll in my boots and enjoy the flight. All right, sounds good, Nick. Bella, your favorite song came up on my YouTube feed this morning, or last night, I should say. Your favorite song, "Ring My Bell." I was like, what? I hadn't seen it. It hadn't been on a recommendation in quite some time. So I was like, oh no, I gotta tell Mel about this. I'm doing well. It's just really muggy today. Even though it's not hot, at least maybe it's just my apartment. It just like feels all humid and muggy. So, yeah, not too good. But yeah, I'm fine otherwise. Now that's different. I don't think I've seen that before up there. Must be near a localizer or something. Huh. Yep. My favorite song. I was like, oh, that took me right back to the days when we'd have those long conversations with Richard on the Discord, and then we'd play music, and you'd be like, you'd put that into the queue. Everybody's like, no, not that song. No, I haven't seen it in a while, and he hasn't even been in mix chat in a while. Is Josh? Must be working. Well, it all started because I was finding stuff to put, because Captain Arsh on his Discord, he has an area for music, and basically it's just like anybody who wants to post anything, as long as it's not like vulgar or whatever. He just wants to, he's learning more about music outside of his home country. I had ham and cheese sandwiches last night in LA for dinner. Yeah, it was just like, it was kind of warm, and I was just like, I don't feel like making anything, because then just my apartment would heat up even more. So yeah, I put in the Bee Gees song "How Deep Is Your Love," and that's when "Ring My Bell" got recommended, because it's like disco type music, dance music. So um, so I posted that. I posted what was it called? It's a song from Armageddon. I can't remember the name of it now. From Aerosmith. Don't Want to Miss a Thing. And then Journey's Faithfully. There's a group called Liquid Tension Experiment. Their songs are long but great to listen to. Liquid Tension Experiment. Huh. I have to check that out. I don't think I've ever heard of them. All right, how are we doing on 46 nautical miles? It's been a bit of a bumpy flight. Yeah, when it's just too hot out, I don't feel like cooking anything, so I just make sandwiches, and that's fine. Otherwise, even if I have all the windows open, it's just too hot in here for a while. So Fridays for sure will be going forward. We'll have basically two. Oh, yeah, I remember Dream Theater. Yeah, okay. Yeah, their music is pretty excellent. Good stuff. So Fridays going forward, we'll have general aviation stuff. Like we'll just be in the 172 for a little while, and then we'll switch things up. Maybe go to the King Air 350i. Yeah, it has been. It's just like, oh. So that's why I was like, I just wanted to get a flight in this morning and try to get over to Walmart before it gets too crazy over there. Get my stuff, get home, and relax. Curious to see what's on the agenda for Mick tonight. What they're streaming. Well, I know it won't be FIFA because that game's gone out the window. I don't know. I'm wondering. Maybe GT7. Maybe. Oh, I know what it might be. I'm gonna take a wild guess here since it just came out very early this morning. It might be first look at F1 2022. Ah, yeah. Might be it. I just thought about that. You know, Mick, just kind of thinking out loud, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I would have thought that if, like, if some, well, never mind. I better not say anything. Yeah. Well, hopefully good changes. That's, now that EA is involved, you just never know what they're going to do to screw it up. That's my only concern. Because, EA has a bad habit of monetizing everything, or, loot boxes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's my only concern. But hopefully it goes well. I'm curious to see though, how do they, with some of the cars that do that porpoising thing, I wonder if do they have that, or does it, do they take it out of the sim, or? See, I'd be the kind of person though, and I should do it with the last one that I had. I should reinstall it, put everything on easy, win the championship, and call it a day. Hello, Joseph. I was just thinking about you. Our third subscriber finally shows up. Better late than never, huh, Joseph? I'll tell you, you know who I don't expect here would be Jody, because her and Para did a long convoy last night. They still kept going for another, a lot of different, yeah. They had a long convoy. They kept going after you finally signed off last night, Mick. They still went on for another hour or so. Was it something? Oh, I was just wondering if you were going to pop in today. That's all. I was just thinking, I was like, where's Mr. Addy's at? That's all. But Nick was not able to fly with us today. He had other duties to attend to. And he'll be back with us tomorrow. We'll be back on the regular time. You was just watching Joe. Imagine that. Imagine that. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Normal time, 7:10 Eastern, 11:10 UTC, 12:10 UK. I'll be in the P-38 Lightning. We're going from Wendover. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Jody, I think was start. I could tell like her voice started to change. She was starting to fade. Like she was just like, oh. And then Para, of course, is like, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm like, oh, dude, how many more times are you gonna say you're almost there? I almost felt like typing the chat. I think you said that about 20 times over the last 150 miles. Um. Anyway. So yeah, tomorrow we're going from Wendover to Pocatello. I think that's Utah to Oregon, something like that. Yeah, almost. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I was like, dang, they kept going and going. I'm like, but yeah, you could tell Jody's voices. She was just starting to go, and I'm thinking sooner or later she's just gonna fall asleep at the wheel, and that's gonna be the end of that. But she got a lot of XP out of it, which was good. She got some points to spend, I think, uh, so that will help her character when she's ready to join you guys. So yeah, yeah, she was like it was just it was good for the experience, but it was like just super long. Like I wouldn't have been able to make it. I would have been like, yeah, I gotta stop. I can't go. But she got some experience out of it, so that helped her out. And that's the thing about games like that, especially if you're trying to catch up so you can play with other people. The grind is just it's insane. You know, I just remember like when I was playing Division and even Division 2, I think. You know, you'd find somebody who's just like they've got their main character, and then they want to add more characters to their, add three more so they can get more loot and all that kind of stuff. So we'd speed run them through, but it was just like you don't even think about how much how much time it takes to do all that stuff, especially when you've done it not doing speed runs or having somebody basically higher level and you're just getting all that XP every time they're killing, the bad guys. All right, 26. I think we should be able to call in too. Maybe not yet. Sorry, I had to make sure I took my meds. My vitamins, I mean. Not my meds, my vitamins. I gotta set a separate alarm, otherwise I forget to take them. I try to take them in the morning at the same time. Yeah, we used to do speed runs, and surprisingly, I've been back on the division too, just for fun, just to do something mindless and whatever. It's not like I need any gear necessarily. It's just something to do. But I'm surprised because normally you spawn into a safe house, as they call it, and you'll get some low ranking people will need. They're like, hey, can you help me out? And it's basically they want you to do the work because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna you're gonna be the one that's killing everything. And they just want the XP to level up a little bit quicker. Uh, 20, just 20 nautical miles. Now, much quieter. Boy, that one yesterday was really packed full of people. I do appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be in the P-38 Lightning. I think Mr. Watt Mickford will be joining us in the Spitfire again. Hopefully, more really good, awesome landings are ahead. And looking forward to that tomorrow. Oh, well, I have next week off, so looking at getting some. So basically, next week it'll be 7:10 Eastern. So, uh, so I guess like 9:21:10 your time. Gung Ho guy. So if you want to drop in and fly for a little while, more than welcome to. Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm doing a flight. It's a long flight to. We're doing 32 legs. We're at leg 19 will be this Wednesday, going to Indonesia. It's a former KLM route that I'm doing in the Junkers 52. No stream this Monday, the 4th of July. Tuesday, I will be in the Britain BN2. I forget where we're going to be at for that. But we're doing that, so if you want to fly along there. Um, Wednesday will be in the Junkers 52. It's two legs. We have a first leg of 146 nautical miles, then a second leg of 182 nautical miles. Karachi to Jodhpur. Uh, okay. 7th July, no flight. 8th will be in. If you can have a little amphibian plane, we're gonna do some. We're gonna take off and land on water. I'll be in the Bird Dog L-19. Yeah. Oh, there is. Uh, Let me refresh. I didn't notice it online, but it doesn't mean it's not real. On the 9th of July, we have a very long flight. Pocatello Regional to Salem, Oregon, I believe. 162, 121, 109, 83 nautical miles, and turning on 48 nautical miles to our destination. Yeah. So, any time you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Just say hello, and if you're not sure where we are, I can give you the information. More than welcome to come and hang out if you want to fly all of it or just a part of it, whichever. You're more than welcome. All right, now we should be within. Oh, okay. It's still farther. That can't be right. Because from that point right here to our airport is only 11 nautical miles. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, anytime you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, we'll do some water takeoff and landings next week. So get some experience with that. All right, I'm gonna just drop a little bit of altitude here. Oh, nice. Yeah, whatever you want to fly. I'll be in the Bird Dog floater version, so yeah, whatever you want to fly, you're more than welcome. Just gonna have some fun, just take off and landing on water. How could it be farther? There must be a ton of. There it is. There must be a lot of small farm airports. That might be it. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! Don't even have to turn too much. I like it. Alright, folks. Well, we are going to start slowing down here. Put her down here on runway 17 and we're going to call it a day. Good timing. Oh, I gotta. Our first flight of July. Officially in the books. Just got my tracker all set so I can. Hello, Para. Yeah, doing good. We're just getting ready to land here. Ooh. Well, that wind just wanted me to go all over the place. Yeah, we're just getting ready to land here. If we can, but the wind might have different plans. It's okay. We'll get there. See, I had a feeling I didn't even need to, but you never know. Well, at least if we got lost, we'd have enough fuel to get us somewhere. I should turn my landing lights on, huh? Boy, is it really... This wind is just having its day with me. I don't feel like I'm getting closer to the runway. I just feel like I'm floating. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. Alright, I'm going to turn the laptop to the right so I don't get distracted. I will catch up on the chat once we are on the ground. Thank you for understanding. We sure have. It's a pretty long runway, but this was the easiest one to get to on our flight today. Win at 3, bull. That's not true. Feels like more like 30. Or at least 13, something. Not 3 knots, that's for sure. There goes Gung Ho guy right underneath me. Nice to have a fellow member of the Compass Club along for the flight today. Boy, that wind is just really... Alright. There we go. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to Rosecrans Memorial Airport. Local time is, I think, about 5:22 in the morning. I think they're 2 hours behind me. We acknowledge and appreciate the fact that you have so many options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream viewing pleasures. And we're glad you chose to fly with us today. Do join us tomorrow, 7:10 Eastern, 11:10 UTC, 12:10 UK. Lightning Saturday. I think from Wendover to Pocatello. If you could join us, either flying or watching. There we go. Thank you. Wait. Oh. Oh, thank you, Para, for the subscription. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Oh, thank you, Gung Ho Guy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was a good flight. Thanks for coming in and flying with me today. Nice to have you along. Cool, Jordan. Oh, I hope so. That's the plan. At least to get a throttle and yoke. They're still pretty expensive, but yeah, I used to be terrible at landings too, Gung Ho Guy. It's been yeah, but I think, you know, because this month will be a year that the sim's been out, and yeah, yeah. And I know I've improved. You know, I've gotten better, and part of it is just I had to learn how to fly with just the standard controller, and it's not easy by any means, but you know, we do pretty good. Yeah. Well, thank you for. I appreciate that. I don't know why they want me to go all the way around that one. I'm just going to turn in and park it. Yeah, anybody who wants to fly just general aviation stuff, just to fly, just to feel comfortable flying, and I use a Logitech 3D joystick. I've heard, I've looked around. There are some that are okay in price. I just have to budget for it. At least something in the interim, you know. But part of it too is knowing if it's going to work with my Xbox or not. I have to find something to make sure it works with the Xbox. Just a little more forward. Come on. Come on. Oh well. Yeah, they'll have to do for close enough for government work. Still good. Nice. Well, I guess something like that, as long as you take care of it. So there we are, 54 minutes. Not too shabby. We made really good time, despite the wind. Let me put my hours in here real quick so I don't forget. 54. 3, 2. Perfect. I'm a bouncy landing guy. Do better with a flight stick. Well, you can, yeah, probably, but either way, it's just getting used to the controls. That's it. I mean, even though I think I'm fairly comfortable with using the controller, there's still times where I don't. I make mistakes. So, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. So. Anyways, that will do it for today, folks. I greatly appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. Nice to see you all here. Thank you again, Para. You are also a founding member of the channel for your subscription. So I got 3 founding members: Mick, Patrice, and now Para. So Joseph, since yours is a gifted sub, you don't get to be a founding member of the channel. So sorry. Thank you. Appreciate that. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, 7:10 Eastern, 11:10 UTC, 12:10 UK in the P-38 Lightning Wendover to Pocatello. So until then, enjoy the rest of your Friday morning, afternoon, evening, early Saturday, depending on where you are in the world. I have been and always shall be your host, Uncle B. Until then, peace, live long, and prosper.